Look closely at your fingertip. You will see tiny ridges swirling in loops and whorls, a pattern so detailed that no two people on Earth share the exact same one. For over 100 years, humans have used this pattern for one purpose only: catching criminals, unlocking phones, proving who you are. But here is the strange part. Identification is not why these ridges exist. Evolution did not design your fingertips to satisfy a detective. It designed them millions of years before fingerprint ink was ever invented, long before crime, long before locks, long before anyone needed to prove anything to anybody. So what were they actually built for? Picture an early primate climbing through a forest, gripping wet bark, grabbing thin branches in the rain. A perfectly smooth fingertip would slide right off. But ridged skin behaves differently. It channels moisture away, the same way the tread on a tire channels away water on a wet road. Those grooves are a built-in drainage system, letting your finger hold on tight even when the surface underneath is slick. That is reason number one: better grip. But there is a second, stranger reason, one that has nothing to do with holding objects at all. Run your finger slowly across a rough surface: wood grain, fabric, sand. Something happens beneath your skin that you never consciously notice. Those ridges vibrate, and underneath them sit specialized nerve receptors, tuned almost like tiny microphones, picking up those vibrations and translating them into incredibly fine detail. Smooth skin could never do this with the same precision. The ridges amplify texture, turning your fingertip into one of the most sensitive instruments your body owns. Scientists have found that this design lets your fingers detect differences a flat surface of skin would simply miss: tiny bumps, fine grains, the faintest changes in roughness invisible to the eye but obvious to touch. In other words, your fingerprint is not a static label assigned to you at birth. It is closer to a piece of biological engineering, shaped by millions of years of climbing, gripping, foraging, and feeling the world in extreme detail. The identification use, the one most people only ever think about, is a complete accident of biology. Humans simply noticed, fairly recently in our history, that the pattern happened to be unique to each individual, and repurposed it for entirely different reasons. So the next time you press your thumb against a screen to unlock it, remember what that motion is actually built for. Not proving an identity, not solving a crime, but holding on and feeling the world in a way smooth skin never could.